Happy New Year, everybody. I was like, okay. What up, Cheryl? What up, Michelle? Hey, Miss L. Hey, Ray. Hey, Delaney. What up, Eugene? All right, you talk about what you miss. Okay, I gotta let you know what you miss. So that she did deliver her twins. Um, and she is now an angel mom from one of the babies. One of the babies is an angel baby. Um, you know, it's already 2025 and we see how people, is it 2026? It's already 2026, excuse me. And it's a very sad situation, right? But it didn't take Big Bird not 5 seconds just try to throw shade and a ranch on it. And she did a video, just it's very distasteful, but I mean, what do you expect with her, with people like her and the family that she, the bloodline she carries? I wouldn't expect no less. Bottom of the barrel. I do need to find out though, where is she from? I'm interested in knowing where she from. I know she said New York, but you know when they say New York, there's more questions to that. She definitely pure evil. And the people that support her in the comments is crazy work. But you know, hoes of a feather. I've been watching Peyton Charles videos a week and I'm so confused on why Big Bird wants to attack her because her life is not where she wants it to be. She's a low level content creator who nobody is interested in unless she talks about Peyton Charles. So, you know, when you're thirsty for money, and even with the money, the little change that she's making, still can't even keep her grandkids up. But she want to give all this good advice about parenting. It's really sad. You know, when you go see her vlogs and how she lives in just slum and filth, it's just like, ugh, you know, to be that miserable has to be exhausting. Hold on. Let me go to the video. Now, she did a lot of insinuations and assumptions in this video. Very disgusting. All right, let's see. Let's fast forward. I think too, she does it because she wants attention. And, you know, nobody's going to pay attention to her unless she's speaking on somebody other than herself.
Guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Ivy, and this channel is Bougie Reacts. And girl, I like to say to you, hey, girl, hey. So listen, I told y'all when Peyton had them babies, I was gonna bring
You was going to stalk her. We know. Go on.
it to you. That part and that way. So apparently, Miss LaKenya had her babies. Um, from what I
We don't know if it was from stress from the harassment that she's continuously doing with her. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing how you can talk about a person and dissect their life and they don't want to have anything to do with you. And you're continuously discussing them on social media, even though they clearly made it known to you that they don't even want like no affiliations with you at all, and you double down just for views. Like, how thirsty can you be? I know that. Look at her hair. It's thirsty as hell.
see, because things were sent to me. So
Things were sent to her. Things were sent to her. She claimed that things were sent to her. She not even popping like that. But tea. I do got some tea that I do want to spill of her informant that's sending stuff to her. I know who's sending stuff to her. I just clocked that tea, and y'all not gonna believe this shit. I'm gonna wrap it up in a nice bow for y'all though on who's sending her information. You can't trust nothing on the internet. People can't put you in places or not. She, you know what I'm saying? She's probably one of the factors stressing Peyton out. She probably is. She's probably one of the factors of it, and she continues to talk. But her daughter didn't care about human life, and we see why her daughter didn't, because she don't. We see where her daughter get it from.
So from what I see, she had one baby and the other baby was born sleeping. So we all know what that means. So my prayers definitely go out
I've
to her.
never seen somebody so excited saying that. Do you see how alive she sounds as she see that? She is enjoying it. That's very demonic of her. Look, she's hopping. She got pep in her step. Like you would it, this is a sad time, and she hopping up and stuff like that with a cross on her chest.
She still got a musty ass nightie on.
Yeah, that musty robe on. She's enjoying this. You can tell in her voice.
Um, if this is in fact true, it's been so many stories
Not if this is in fact true. Right. She wouldn't even be doing this video. She had you fooled at first. This is ridiculous. I seen right through her the second that she was talking about she was a PayPal and she was shading and stuff. I thought it was very interesting from the jump. What up, good girl gone rich? I seen how you cleared her. You cleared her right on up. She, and this is what I gotta say about, we gotta be careful about who we surround ourselves with this type of energy, because she don't care about nobody. She don't even care about her daughter. Now she's trying to say if this is even true. So now you're making accusations for commentary, just to feed your family a bag of beans. Prayers, you can't have just anyone praying for you. She praying for her downfall. Right. I'm glad you did. Somebody needed to. What up, T? Somebody needed to clear her. She definitely needs to be cleared. Every day she showed me why her husband put her out. He had to get rid of that demon. He just had to.
spent on Miss LaKenya. You just don't know what to believe because I truly and sincerely felt sorry for her, and I still, whatever the case might be, right?
Wow. That's sincere.
Somewhat.
Whatever the case may be. You know how they do.
But then somebody
Her and her killer bee she raising.
sent me a video of Miss LaKenya. You partying in New York City? You just had a baby? Two babies.
Your daughter was the reason behind a woman not being here today. She unalived her. She didn't have not just one, not just two alcohol bottles, multiple alcohol bottles in the back of her truck. What's your point? I don't understand what she's questioning. She got more questions for Peyton than her daughter, who was the reason why Nancy's no longer here. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, do you see she's so flawed and disgusting? How you didn't question your daughter this hard when she got in that car accident and that lady passed away due to the injuries from the car accident? You wasn't that concerned. But guess what? Let me tell you what's gonna happen to Big Bird. As soon as Peyton start making content again, Big Bird is gonna fall by the wayside. Nobody's gonna watch her because they're gonna watch Peyton. And she just gonna be one of them another hating ass commentary channels saying, look how she paint her toenails. Watch. Mark my words.
Still wearing a musty nightie.
Yeah, still wearing a musty robe. He was tired of laying next to Reed. Man, Danny Glover is wild. Talking about someone interfering that she lost one of her babies is so cruel. Why won't this lady leave Peyton alone? I don't understand. I don't get it either. She has a weird obsession. And I feel like maybe it's because she secretly had a crush on Peyton. And there's certain women, because she has had that lifestyle. She dated a woman for a very, very long time, but she can't keep no man or woman, apparently. Neither one. I mean, it is what it is. But it almost seems like since she got shut out and shut down from her disgusting behavior from the beginning, she's hurt behind it. She feels like she has an actual relationship with Peyton that doesn't exist. And these type of behaviors need to be studied because these type of people, she was a bus driver at one point, right? Can you imagine how many innocent people was around this woman and she got these weird thoughts and weird behaviors in her head? She dangerous, in my opinion. Yeah, she don't bring up her daughter. We ain't seen. Listen, Twin Towers, shout out to you. She cleared. She was like, did you go into any counseling? Did y'all try to make it right with in some type of way somehow from the family life you took? This is the holidays. The woman's birthday passed, Christmas passed, New Year's passed. Do you get what I'm saying? Like these people have to deal with this. She don't care about human life. She does need to be studied. She does. She really needs to be studied. You should never be this miserable. We in a new year, and this is how she's starting the new year off. This is how she's starting it off. Let me just throw accusations on Peyton. Let me just lie on her because I don't have anything else to do. And if you look at her numbers on this video, she gets more numbers talking about Peyton than anybody else. She had that one fluke of a video in Thanksgiving, and that was then, and she ain't got a hit yet. She's like an addict. She has addict behavior. I believe they said she had a DUI problem herself. Maybe that just transferred to Peyton. She posted a short dancing saying, God don't play about me, as if she believes the loss of Peyton baby was revenge or just evil. I don't know if that was directed to her, but for if God don't play with her, God don't play about her. God, I don't know if he your favorite. That was a lot of shit. I mean, I guess it's a good thing your daughter got only 2 years for being responsible of a lady not no longer being here. I guess that's a good thing, right? That's how he don't play. Y'all can just come and unalive and be responsible for deaths, and who cares, right? Because let's call it what it is. They cause a lot of havoc on people's lives. They have. And she's still perpetrating a rumor about P's daughter. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
But you only got one, so we're gonna read between the lines, saying it without saying it, right? As a mother, as a parent,
As a mother, as a parent, I would not approve of my child drinking and driving. Oh, I'm sorry. She wasn't about to say that. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me.
I think somebody else did.
Oh, okay, hold on.
me personally, everybody grieves in different ways, but I could not imagine being away from my child, whether my child was in the NICU or what have you. So I'm just gonna say it because I tell y'all what I think, right? I'm not trying to belittle this young lady, but I am. I want to see what's going on, right?
She got to tap dance around what she trying to say because she can't say anything about her being a good parent based on how her daughter turned out. So she's trying to make it slick and let me make it maneuver. Hold on, y'all. Is she drunk or something? Could be. Yes, y'all hit the like button. Okay. You reap what you sow. Where was Peyton in that video? I didn't even see her in that New Year's Eve club video she posted. This lady is lying and desperate. I don't know. Wow, she's Pay's friend. Was she Pay friend? No, let me tell you, she was never Peyton's friend, but Peyton was always nice to her. She was a struggling vlog content creator, still is, because nobody watches her videos, but maybe the 1,000 people who hate Peyton. And she's Peyton started commenting on her page because, well, I think she only did it once. She did it one time because the girls always talking about Peyton this, Peyton this. You know, she was a super fan. And if you check my old videos, you can check the timeline. But she cried just because Peyton commented on her page. She cried and then said she was going to pin it on her wall. She printed it out and pinned it on her wall. That's an obsession. That is beyond. Everybody says that it does give single black old female. It became an obsession. It became
She probably
weird.
got some Peyton wigs at the house too right now. She
Yeah.
trying them on looking
She
good.
probably got a picture of Peyton up on the ceiling, and when she lay down with that greasy head, then she look up and she just feel like, oh yeah, it's very unhealthy, very very unhealthy. She trying to believe, she trying to belittle Peyton and her daughter a whole killer bee.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Miss Unalive.
Yeah, you know, like come on now.
Oh, that's
I just, it's so wild how you could sit here on your high horse and discuss somebody's parenting and your daughter ain't shit. She a deadbeat. She not raising her kids. You got her kids out here looking like shit. It's wild to me. Just bum bitch behavior.
all while wearing a musty robe.
Right.
I did a video which she had one of those videos taken down, and it was a video asking was her daughter pregnant. At this stage of the game, because it seems like the emotions are so far removed. You in New York City partying.
So she's saying it seemed like the emotions. What up, PJ? She's saying the emotions seem very far removed. How would you know what those emotions are? Did you see any emotions? And let me explain something to you, because I didn't see Peyton either. But for the sake of Danny Glover, we're gonna say that she was there, right? For the sake of Danny Glover, we're gonna say that she was there. And again, you're not experiencing this. You have your daughter. Not everybody can celebrate with their loved ones like you can. I actually respect Peyton for going silent and taking time for herself and her babies. I mean, look at what you got on here. You got this weird chick who mad cuz she can't smell it on YouTube trying to make a bag.
She definitely mad because she can't smell it.
She mad cuz she can't smell it. And she thought it was very tasteful. She thought this was good cuz all she want to do is get views out of the PayPals who are willing to watch. That's why I say y'all come to Death Row. We'll react to this. It's within the YouTube guidelines. And we know what happens with false copyright strikes. You know, you can get your channel taken for that. It's an amazing thing how that works. Wow. Mm, I welcome it. Anyway, so she thought it was a good time to discuss this now. That's how much she cares about human life. This is a godly woman, right? You see that fake ass cross on her chest? She is mad she can't smell it. Look how she act.
She do look like Danny Glover in the face.
Yeah, and her lips.
Ain't Danny Glover in the
I
face.
hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips because they black.
Hey, for real though, she sound drunk.
She do sound
She
drunk.
sound liquored up.
She do sound drunk. I think she bought her daughter a vibrator for Christmas. Oh no. Oh no. No, she is mad that this is an obsession. This is usually when you're in a parasocial relationship and you can't be with the person you want to be with secretly and stuff like that. You do weird shit like this and have weird behavior like his. Now she just throwing shit on walls hoping it stick. She's far removed emotionally. What are y'all far removed emotionally for the reason why Nancy's not here? Do y'all not care? Because they far
They
removed
really don't.
emotionally from that for sure. They don't care that her daughter was driving reckless drunk and she hit an elderly couple
And ran off.
and ran the fuck off. Nobody, everybody was emotionally removed from that except the damn family. They was emotionally removed when they ripped down the license plate so they wouldn't get caught. Her daughter's emotionally removed from her kids. So did you have your grandkids, ma'am? Since we asking all these questions, this is why people like this should shut the fuck up, because they're like the worst of the worst. They're the worst of the worst. But let's let her continue.
And the person who took the video, I don't know if it was the baby father or not, but it's the young man that she showed in her video when she went to Jamaica. So, because the video.
So you stalking him too?
Yep. Sounds about right.
So you stalking him too? Ooh, child, the ghetto.
So came from his page. Y'all know I don't know a whole bunch about no what
Parenting. Oh, I'm sorry.
they call them stories. I don't know a whole bunch about stories. So the story came from him with his Instagram name on it, and it's her in the club partying, and apparently he's taking a picture. Where your baby?
Where was your daughter at?
If you in New York.
Where your daughter at? Is she celebrating the New Year's with her children? Like, right, look like she know a whole bunch. She just a goddamn lie. She's sick as hell, ain't she? Just sick. Crazier than a Betsy bug. Sick as hell. And let's play with Danny Glover a little bit. Let's see what Mr. Since Mr. got an opinion. Um you don't know what's going on. You don't know how things are handled. So I'm going to explain something to you since your husband put you out and you don't know how it is to be around a man. Since you have become one yourself. Um Allegedly. Um some Let's say for shits and giggles, because I didn't see Peyton in the video either. But let's say for shits and giggles that she was there. If I was with my spouse, my husband, I was with my man, he would want me to be somewhere to clear my head for a little bit. And I know a lot of women like her wouldn't know that. They wouldn't understand that. They wouldn't know because you was like, oh, that's the guy that's the baby. I don't know if that's the baby daddy. I don't know if that you don't know shit. But yet you on here talking. But let's say, let's make the little nut job happy and say this. If that was her there with him, maybe he wanted her to have a moment to breathe. That's allowed. This woman is grieving and celebrating at the same time. She's mourning her child and celebrating her born child. Do you get what I'm saying? It has to be a hell of a thing to deal with. And you would think a nut job with mental health, which I think is more than depression, honestly. Somebody hides your paperwork, in my opinion. But you would think somebody who sits on here and talk about depression all the goddamn time in her vlogs would understand mentally that's a lot to take on. That's a lot to take on. And a friend or whoever what you feel is going on, let's say, what if her dude was like, hey, or if they together, whatever the fuck you talk about, what a psychosis, baby. You know what? You know what, Ray? My twins were in the NICU. It was a lot. Exactly. You know how it is. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need to escape. Sometimes you need a breather. You get what I'm saying? That's a lot for a woman to take on. So if a man steps in and say, listen, let's get away for just a second. What's the harm in that? What is the harm in that? You know what's worse? What could be worse?
Don't tell it what.
Drunk driving.
Yeah.
Drunk driving could be worse. Mentally, hit and runs could be worse.
You
Mentally screwing your daughter's mind enough to where she has to binge drink to escape how her mother raised her could be bad.
Since we speculate.
Since we
Since
speculate,
we speculate.
I don't know. I just wouldn't feel comfortable discussing anybody's parenting when my daughter's a killer bee. I'm just saying. She is looking for a come up, but after this, she ain't gonna have nothing. After this, she not gonna have nothing. This lady made a video and cried so hard talking about how worried Peyton must be for her unborn child to be born healthy. So hypocritical. Right, right. Very hypocritical.
Look at that face.
Right.
City partying, where your baby? If
Look at her face. Listen, you know what? Let me be quiet.
I just had a newborn baby, I would be with my baby on New Year's. That's just me. Now maybe everybody else ain't like me.
No, ma'am. Everybody else is absolutely not like you. Not a lot of people's children then been the reason why somebody's no longer on this planet. You know, you got that. We can't all be like you. We can't all be out here raising killer bees. I'm just saying. The baby is safe in the NICU and her baby is grown as fuck. And okay, okay. But she think this is Tito. That's what she think.
Maybe everybody don't think like I do, but that's just what
No, we don't think like you do because we cannot understand how you can just sit here with them dusty ass curtains and try to discuss somebody else parenting when your daughter did a hit and run and got 2 years in prison, which was kind of like, damn, you just got 2 years? And the lady is no longer alive because of your daughter's irresponsible actions. Passed away from the results. She succumbed to her injuries from a car accident that your daughter caused. Okay. No, her daughter got 2 years. Her daughter's out of jail. Her daughter's out of jail now. But the lady did die in the hospital. She never left the hospital. She did. She passed away in the hospital. You sick of Darth Vader. You know what, Pop? Big Bird. Yeah, there's some going on. You know what? We're gonna have to look up the case. We're gonna have to look up the case. I'm gonna do that next. We're gonna go over the case and see what she was charged with. It's good to see. We love court cases and it's public knowledge and public information. So we get to see what she was convicted with and how things happened because she only got 2 years, maybe because it was her first offense, but her first offense resulted in someone passing away. So that's an unfortunate thing. So yeah.
I think. For you to have a baby and to go out somebody has said that
All right, hold on. So she's out of Peg's league. She is in where did that happen at? I think it's South Carolina. Lancaster, South Carolina is where it happened. Yeah, we love court cases. We gonna react to that next. We gonna react to that whole trial. Don't y'all worry, y'all pretty little heads. We gonna react to that whole trial. Yeah, it's freezing. It's been raining for a couple of days, so the weather's been messing up the Wi-Fi. She probably hurried to cop a plea deal where before the lady died. Yeah, yeah. Cause they was hoping she would survive. Even the people were under the impression that the lady was gonna come home, and unfortunately, she never came home. And that's really sad. That's really really sad.
Now, I guess is where a section of YouTube where they discuss moms who are a little ratchet.
Then her daughter should be on there. If they discuss moms who are a little ratchet, I mean, would you consider her daughter a mom since she not raising them? What y'all think? What do y'all think? Would you consider her daughter a mom if her daughter's not raising them kids? Me too, girl, but shit, let it rain. They always talk about some droughts.
Let me just put it like that because there ain't no other way to put it. I don't watch that content.
Cause you live it.
The girl had tagged Peach and a girl named Sky or
Now this how much she's a liar. She talking about she don't watch the content and then she said a girl tag Peach. She just did a couple of videos on Peach. So how do you not watch it? That does that make any sense?
Skylar or something. But anyway, apparently this young lady put Peach in this club. I mean, LaKenya in this club. So my question is, this is my question, and maybe y'all can help me out in the comments. Do y'all believe that it was Kyron's baby, that Kyron was the one actually pregnant, or do you believe that it was actually Peyton pregnant?
So let me get this straight. She's still trying to accuse Kyron of being pregnant. Now, this goes full circle because this is the reason behind the fallout in the first place. Because she kept speaking on Kyron, right? Very disgusting. Do you hear what I'm saying? And she knows she's doing this. Like she purposely does this. She's one of those type of people. She don't care if it's negative attention or good attention. She just wants attention. She didn't get enough attention in her childhood, and now her daughter didn't get enough attention, so now it's trickled down to generational curses. This is what you call generational curses, and it trickles down and it trickles down, and hurt people. So since she's hurt, she's looking at Peyton and with how Peyton is doing in her life, and she's jealous of that. She feel like she should be in that spot, but she never qualified for the part to begin with. I get you. I understand. I understand. Oh, somebody said they gotta leave because they got tired of looking at Danny Glover. Something is wrong with that lady. Yeah, she something is really wrong. And then you see the little hyenas in the comments. You see the hyenas in the comments. Yeah, I thought something was strange. You didn't think it was strange when you was letting your baby daddy raw dog you with two niggas next to you. But it's all good.
I don't know. I was watching my kids, they watch different stuff, right?
She said she was watching her kids. Her kids watch different stuff. Mind you, this is supposed to be her grandkids. So this is coming out of a woman's mouth who's calling her grandkids her children. Weird. Weird. Yeah, Kyron was never pregnant, but she likes to say it. Let me tell you why she's saying it. I'm gonna tell you why she's saying it. Because Peyton is posting on Instagram again, and she feel like maybe if I attack Kyron again, I can get um a buzz or a feel good feel from Peyton. Maybe Peyton will talk about me or bring me up or mention me or say my name. It's weird like that. That's what I feel like. I feel like she's doing this because she knows the reason for the fallout in the beginning was because she was accusing Kyron of being pregnant. And she's also trying to spew out false, nasty rumors on a woman who just lost her child and is going through postpartum currently. Going through postpartum currently, and you feel like it's appropriate to discuss that. She lacks compassion. There's nothing godly about. I want to send these videos to her church. I want to send these videos to her church. As a matter of fact, I found out which church she attends. I'm going to see something. I'm trying to see something. She lacks self awareness. No, she lacks compassion. She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. For commentary, you don't give a damn if it's good or bad. Exactly. This gives me pick me vibes. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, that does. Yeah.
And they were watching this story where a girl was saying that she was pregnant and she was going to fool her family, see how many people in her family she could fool. Now, I'm going to tell you, she had this baby bump on. She was small, tiny, just like LaKenya. If I hadn't seen the beginning of the storyline, I never even would have knew that this girl really was not pregnant, that it was a fake baby bump.
What does that got to do with the price of rice in China? I don't know, Latrice. With that last comment, what you saying, she do. I get what you be trying to say as far as she's not responsible for all of that, but she contributed in some way for the stress. I personally wouldn't risk it by making myself look like a fool, but when you deal with people who have nothing to lose, this is the result of that. A old bird who has nothing in life to give to anybody. Yes, God is good, ain't he? Yes, ma'am. Yes, Lord. We gonna see what the church got to say. Maybe they can get a hold of her. So now she's trying to insinuate that Peyton was Peyton was never pregnant. Now she's trying to put the stories together, even though that's ridiculous. I mean, Peyton just posted on Instagram her breast milk. But again, I feel like she's doing this because she wants a rise out of Peyton. She wants information. She wants Peyton to say her name. She wants Peyton to speak about her. She wants Peyton to discuss her so bad. Why would it be a problem if Kyron was pregnant? Exactly. Why would that be a secret? But the only reason why she's saying it is because she know that Peyton didn't like her saying that because it wasn't true. It was a lie. But that wasn't enough for her. So what she does is she goes for the heartstrings. Kyron is Peyton's baby. You get what I'm saying? You just like she called her child, even though it's a killer bee. That is the same with Peyton. So she uses Kyron and her name to try to get a rise out of Peyton. Really sick. Really, really sick. After she just heard that Peyton lost these babies. Well, lost the baby. Not these babies, excuse me, the baby. You knew she was coming with a video. I just left a comment on her channel. How does she want honesty and transparency about Peyton, yet she wasn't about her daughter hit and run and a lady passing days later? She sure wasn't. She kept that hidden. She did a whole live telling people make mistakes. But I mean, if she'll do that, of course. If she do that, of course. She is a killer bee. Her daughter's a killer bee. Just saying. That's okay. Peyton can use all this evidence in court. This lady's digging her own grave. She one of those type of people. She has to hit rock bottom in order to really understand what's going on. But Y'all not gonna believe this tea I'm about to drop. Just wait. There's more. She definitely wants a rise out of Peyton. She wants to be in Peyton's inner circle. If jealousy and toxic had a face, man, why? What? Hold on, because there's more.
So I don't know if if she had one of her babies and that's actually her baby. None of
See, if she had one of her babies and then that's actually her baby, girl, she is displaying stalker behavior. This is very stalkerish, very stalkerish. I wish I could be a witness for Peyton when she take Big Bird to court. Peyton don't bother nobody. Exactly. Exactly. So they go on to court and she's still talking about Peyton. Yes, Peyton sent her a copyright claim and she is taking her to court behind it and she got really upset and she's been making videos about her ever since. Oh yeah, she got a big obsession with Peyton. Very big.
of us to know. Now y'all could comment whatever y'all want to comment. Y'all could say whatever y'all want to say, and that's
She only saying that because she already knew it was coming. She already knew it was coming. Exact. She just showing who she was. Her apology to Peyton clearly was a lie because she back on that bullshit. Exactly. It was never genuine. It was never genuine. Never genuine. So then Peyton would be raising her grandchild just like her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, she's not okay.
fine. Nobody will actually know if she was number one pregnant.
Now she's saying nobody would know that she was not pregnant, right? In the court documents, you can see that Peyton is clearly pregnant. So, so let me get this straight. Peyton was able to get a doctor's note from a doctor on court records from not being what? Huh? Oh, child. And she in her 60s this dumb. That's crazy. The court document said that she was in the hospital, pregnant, having twins. This is all documented information, right? But because Danny Glover says it's not real. She just throwing theories out there. Now she considers this as commentary when it's really just disgusting. It's just disgusting as that dingy ass chain on her neck. It really is. It's nasty work. You can look at the court documents and see the doctor's note, the doctor's information, and everything. You see that. So, I mean, but let me tell you why I think she's starting this rumor. And here's the mic drop. This is my opinion. I think she's starting this rumor because her and Bowling Alley are working together. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know her and Teacher Ma'am are cool? Y'all didn't know that? I knew that. I knew that. Got caught. Caught you, girl. Caught you, girl. So you're helping. You're helping Teacher Ma'am stalk Peyton and her ex? Ooh. Y'all going to jail. No, I'm just playing. Right, you can tell Peyton was pregnant. The doctor note said the doctor says Peyton was pregnant. Everybody's saying Peyton is pregnant, but I believe yes, her and Teacher Ma'am are cool. They talk behind the scenes, and Teacher Ma'am is sending her all of this evidence behind the scenes. Y'all know how I know? Because Big Bird gave Teacher Ma'am my email address. Dun dun dun. And the plot thickens. So let me go ahead and spill all of the tea. And y'all know I got all of the receipts with all of the tea. Couple of months ago, y'all know I always clock Big Bird's tea. Couple of months ago, I clocked her tea. She didn't like it. She went on this whole campaign saying Peyton Charles was bullying her for copyright strikes, right? When I reacted to her video, which is cool for YouTube, YouTube doesn't mind that, right? When I reacted to her video, she sent me a copyright strike, right? I beat it, of course. I beat it. And I gave an email address that only Big Bird would have. Nobody else has that email address. So Miss Teacher Ma'am didn't like the audio and the behavior she displayed on the internet about her threatening a pregnant woman, telling her she needs to get her ass beat. And I'm gonna play it again. We gonna keep playing it because the world needs to know what type of behavior you have, crazy. This woman, Teacher Ma'am, is a bag of pecans. And when I find out what school she going to, I'm gonna let the school know what type of activities that she's doing behind the scenes. And I want them to see if that is the type of person that they're comfortable with attending that school as a teacher. Because me personally, I have kids. And as a parent, I think the fuck not. So let me tell you what Big Bird did. Big Bird gave her my email address, and this woman is continuously sending me fake cease and desist letters for an audio that she was never descriptive of what the audio was. Now, y'all, I'm a whole court reporter. Why wouldn't I know about legal documents and how they work? Was somebody gonna tell her? At dumb as a post. You said she probably already fired. Dumb as a post. She sends this fake cease and desist copyright legal claim and legal allegations and all of this stuff. She sending me all that. Girl, I'm looking at it like, are you okay? That's not gonna work, Christasha. Christasha, that's not gonna work. You're gonna get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in more trouble than the law allows. Okay? Knock it off, crazy. Then she going to send them at like 3 in the morning on the weird hours during New Year's Day where nothing's open. Nothing is open. You're not a law firm. You don't have a number. Even with that, there is no proof that that belongs to you. Do you have that copywritten? Because if you were able to copyright it, you can do a claim through YouTube. You can't. So let me tell you what she did. Girl, they are sharing the same brain. Let me tell you what she did. She's been complaining, sending privacy complaints, which YouTube just don't care. Oh, just to let you know, you got another privacy complaint for the same thing. And she's trying to complain about the entire video. Now, this is a teacher. Okay. Brain ain't worth two dead flies smashed. This is a teacher doing this. I'm going to call the Teachers Academy of America. So her and Big Bird has been working together this whole time. So everybody supporting Big Bird and her shenanigans are supporting Teacher Ma'am and hers, who are currently in court. Currently in court. Mm, 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 mm. You know, this could be considered, what's that criminal activity where there's two people conspiring against the that's like, it's a conspiracy. Ooh, shit. Ooh, wee. You know, when you start doing it, it turns from YouTube commentary to something else entirely. Y'all do know that, right? Why spoil the surprise? I mean, personally, I wouldn't risk it. But I guess her and her daughter like the tag team. You go to jail for a couple of years, I'll watch the kids, and then I'll go to jail for a couple of years and you watch the kids. I think that's their plan. I'm gonna be honest. That's just my personal opinion. She lives outside of Peyton's life, uses her to build her channel with lies on her and Kyron followers, but thinks she doing God's work. She knows nothing about Peyton's life. She's twisted. Yeah, and she's involving herself in a situation that can get her caught up in court really, really bad. Really, really bad. Because now she's dealing with the lady and the lady's in court. And in the court documents, I seen a protection order. So if she's getting a protection order in place by going to court and y'all conspiring behind the scenes, oh, oh, y'all do know it's a such thing as a digital footprint. Y'all do know that, right? Even then, y'all, if y'all ain't checked out my last live that we did last year, y'all know I love dad jokes, okay? If y'all check that live, you can see the screenshots of the woman commenting to herself. She loves to use the word hun. She says hun a lot, right? Almost every message that she messaged herself, claiming that people are telling her that Peyton talked about her, said hun. It's the teacher creature. Mm-hmm. I know that's right, salute. It does sound like criminal activity. That could turn it. What they got? Ricos. They got all types of stuff to name that. She mad the ninja chose Peyton over her. That's exactly what she did. She is. She's upset. She's mad because he didn't choose you. So now you behind the scenes creating havoc, harassing me. That's harassment, ma'am. 5 emails. That's a little excessive. That's a little excessive. Just saying. Hmm. Not the cowlicks. You know what? She do look like Daddy Glover. Yeah, gang like activity. So now she's intertwining herself in a whole big conspiracy that she probably should just sit this one out on. But hey, she said God don't play about her. We gonna see. Again, I personally would not want to intervene myself in someone who's actively stalking. But I mean, if you're participating in it, I guess that's up your alley, ain't it? So now you see how she got the video of the boyfriend because old girl ain't over it yet. She's stalking him too. Double dutching. Double dutching. Let's see what Payne's doing. Let's see what she's doing. Let's see what Payne's doing. Let's see what she's doing. So her and usually people who say they're from Buffalo, New York, I wonder where her family's from. I want to know where her family's from. She said if it wasn't for Tony. Hey, you know what? Solange is so underrated. I swear to God. Is it wasn't for Tony? I remember that song. That song was a shit. I'd be in love right now. I'm just saying. That when they see the Ivy and Teacher Man records, the courts will rule in Peyton's favor. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because now the courts are going to know that they're working together. Because all they got to do is go on YouTube. The evidence is right there. I got the receipts. The proof is in the pudding. You can't unsend an email. And let me tell you, my husband called it. You always, a person always has a certain way they speak or a certain cadence. There's multiple ways other than a private investigator investigating that. There are other ways to connect that. Exactly. Nobody would have known she was being sued unless she put it on the internet. She put it on the internet. Absolutely. That was her doing that. That was her doing that. Let's see what else she got to say. Then we going to get her off the screen.
Or number two, if she had the baby. One or two. And nobody will know if it was Kyron's baby. My thing is, I just feel like when you deceive people, Why deceive people who genuinely love and care for you? And
That is a good question. Why deceive people who truly love and care about you? Why did you deceive your supporters and not tell your supporters that the reason why Nancy is no longer living is because of the car accident that your daughter was involved in, which your daughter caused when she was under the influence of alcohol? Why do that? You get what I'm saying? Like she always projecting. Like that's all she do is project. That all she doing. She's been crying. Look at her eyes. I think she has high blood pressure, and if she's not careful, she could have a stroke. I think that's why her eyes look like that. I think that's why her eyes look like that. That's just my opinion, though. I'm not a medical doctor. But Love Jones posted the medical documentation from the case, and her due date said February 2025. Exactly. 2025. Oh, no, it was 2026. That could be a clerical error. Shit, I just said it was 2025 5 minutes ago. She had to put it out to feel connected to peace since she. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what it is. Why lie and deceive people? Because this is ridiculous. Because obviously there's proof, medical proof with paperwork on the court documents that says that Peyton is currently pregnant. And if you go back and look at the court documents, you will see where the judge corrected the date. So there you go. People really act like social media isn't real life. It doesn't have repercussions. Yeah, she thinks she's protected under um like journalism, the slap act and stuff. But there are certain things that she's doing on YouTube that I'm not gonna tell her because why spoil the surprise? That could waive that. Like she wouldn't fall under that category. The judge will throw that out. She will still be held liable. But she doesn't know it because she got everybody else in her ear who only sent her up to $325 from a GoFundMe who swear they know what they're talking about. But and that's fine. But the things that she is doing on YouTube is not going to save her under the freedom of speech laws. It's not. There's a fine tooth comb, and there are some things that she has said, which I will not state because why spoil the surprise that she will be held liable for? And she don't even know it. She don't even know it. And it's not my job to tell her. It's not my job to tell her. And as far as Christopher is going to be held liable as well because not only are you, in my opinion, this is stalking because here I am, a content creator, minding my business, talking about Peyton Charles because I support her, and you in my inbox, and you in my emails, and you're in my chat. That's stalking. Oh, child, the ghetto. That woman's crazy. And those type of people should be behind four walls. I'm gonna inbox you, right? It's more than the bully law. It's more than that because she thinks she's protected under the SLAP Act and the Freedom of Speech Act. It's so many laws, but she thinks she's protected under journalism. But there was a few things that she said and she did that will not leave her protected, regardless if she said it was her opinion, commentary, what if, hypothetically. It regardless to what she say, regardless to what she say, there are certain laws that don't play. Okay. No, $320. She wanted $5,000, but her supporters can only, do what they can. It's what it is. After they done gassed her up. She wanted 5K though. She wanted 5K to help with her bills and stuff like that. And when it's all said and done and people start really doing their research, it was a typo. It was recorrected in the court documents. If you looked at the full court documents, it was changed from 25 to 26. Yep. Dang, these kids loud. Lord have mercy. Peyton should sue to access Peyton should sue to access her communications because I'm positive she shares Peyton's personal information. I believe her and teacher ma'am have been powwowing and talking to each other and discussing how they can irritate Peyton and make Peyton speak because they're both in court. So it's good for them to intermingle and discuss how they're going to beat it. That's my opinion. I really feel like that's what's going on behind the scenes. And what gave it away is that email. Because when I tell you nobody has that email, nobody has that email that the teacher Christosia got access to. Checkmate. Nobody has that email. So how'd you get it if the only person that I gave it to was Big Bird? I made it just for her. Dumb criminals. Preach, listen, I'm not an attorney, but y'all know I know a thing or two about documentation. How much does it cost to get her in a wig? You know what, Cheryl, you cut up. Oh my God. I don't know. Crusty. Crusty Crab. I don't know what the hell who named her. Oh my God. What an embarrassment. She was trying to get GoFundMe money to her and her daughter's side too. You know what? Content creators have to understand if you're in the wrong, the people who support you really want you to fail so they can laugh at your pain. They don't get it. They don't get it. The majority of those people in her comment section are people who just don't like Peyton. And you can tell by the comments. There was this one bitch. Let me read some of the comments because these hoes is weird. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna read some of the comments. Hold on. These hoes is really weird. Somebody said her whole pregnancy was off. I low key don't believe she was having twins. Why? Why do you care? Why is that important to you? And of course, they don't have a name. And like I said, if these people actually believe what they said was legit, they wouldn't hide behind letters. Do you get what I'm saying? These people hide behind letters and they make these fake pages just to talk about Peyton. And that's sick as fuck. Sick as fuck. This stalking content creators thing is becoming too frequent. Aaliyah's face. I heard about Aaliyah's face being stalked and having to move. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Eventually, they're gonna put laws into place to protect content creators from weirdos like this. They're gonna have to because it just because you have a certain status on YouTube does not give anybody a right to stalk you. Like, bitch, stalk your finances. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so let me talk about this chick named Dream Lover. Cause she another one. And y'all don't see these hoes in no other videos but the ones that she talk about Peyton. Hold on. Let me see. Dream Lover said the only thing weird is submitting a notice of stay to the court mid-November claiming your doctor says you have to be on bed rest. Huh? What? Hold on. Let me scroll down. And look, it's wild. I realized years ago that Sister Girl spins the truth, trying not to say what her reality is, being fictitious, yet you learn months down the road what her truth really is. What the fuck are you talking about? Some of these YouTubers need to stop buying clothes, shoes, BBLs, and pocketbooks and invest more in their mental well being. She got all this advice and she can't even show her face. And her name is Big Lovely. So there you go. There you go. We already know what type of time she on. And then this chick. Now, what all these females who supporting these bad habits talking about yeah, that these are parasocial relationships and they need to be put to an end. They really do cuz it's dangerous. It's dangerous. So, I doubt that Peyton don't owe these 304 mud squirrels anything. But when you look at the documents and the doctor is saying that she is pregnant, why the hell would anybody believe a bum ass, old ass, crusty ass YouTuber whose daughter's a killer bee? Like why? And then who is this? Jen something is off, the whole thing. Hold on. God damn. Jen looked like John. She looked like Jeff. Well, there you go. Mm, 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 mm. I don't think it was Kyron's, but I do think it's strange to grieve one son in her IG story and the other gets a happy new year post while she's partying in New York in real time, then called herself a boy mom with no mention of Kyron struck me off, but maybe she grieves like Erica Kirk. Oh Lord. And it look, it's always a failed YouTuber, ain't it? Let's look at her content. I met Miss Tina. Look, don't nobody watch her. Now, if we critique your life with your opinions, then where will we be? Because we can do that, right? Damn, she love Beyonce, don't she? Good Lord. She got an obsession over celebrities. Omarion. Yeah, she got a weird obsession over celebrities. When I see women like this, I always feel like they're upset because somebody figured out how to become successful and be important, just like the rest of the celebrities out there, and they couldn't. Mariah Carey and Hot Boys and all these people that she want to go see, she could never be like. She could never be like. Yeah, she one of them. Mm, mm, mm. Meg the Stallion. Talking about maybe she grieves like Erica Kirk. Girl, hold on. You know, I be curious. But they gotta understand shit. She showing some bullshit nail polish. She showing some food with the wristband because she went to an all inclusive. Ain't nothing but women around. Oh, I seen enough. I don't. Mm 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 mm. Peyton just posted. Let me see. Hold on. Peyton posted her breast milk too. So what? She just breastfeeding for Kyron too? Is that what's happening? These hoes is weird. Yeah, Peyton posted her breast milk. Hold on. Ooh, child, the ghetto. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. Speaking of Miss Frizzle, she looked like Miss Frizzle too. How old is this woman? She looked like she in her like 50s as well. Wow. Why do her picture not look like her video? Oh wow. Did she out here catfishing? She got to be at least 45, 55. Mm. It's always the old birds who want to be young. I swear to God, never fails. Let me see. Uh, well, we know Love Jones ain't gonna have no real picture. But look, I want to show y'all something else. Hold on. So if you look at this at Love Jones, even though she don't have a real picture, she has a fake picture, and you click. Oh no, she got real videos, and she Bonnet Gang. Hold on. Ooh, you know who she looked like? She looked like Lovely Peaches. Do y'all hear her? Hold on. Wait, I can't make this shit up. Hold on.
Feelings, your kids. If somebody's raggedy, somebody is raggedy. Warning, I talk about kids. I don't give a fuck about you, your feelings, your kids. If somebody's raggedy, somebody is raggedy. Okay. So if this is not your cup of tea, then I suggest you can find a new video. All right. Thank you. Hey y'all, okay, so we finna get into this raggedy ass Scott and the fact that she did not buy her stepson or whatever the fuck she wanna call him some shoes at shoe show. I mean, Scott, let me say this. No, just let's get into the video. Let's go.
Okay, so that's not her. She don't show her face. She just talks about other content creators as well. Let's see. Oh, look. Peyton Charles. So she's been posting Peyton for a long time. Hold on. Accused of submitted fake medical notes to delay court case against teacher Bay. Hmm. Y'all hear how she sound too? She got a juicy mouth and everything. You already know what she coming through. Okay, so there's Peyton. So this is the stalker, Love Jones. And mind you, I wouldn't even be surprised if a lot of these content creators are trying to help Christosia out. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give y'all a little tidbit so I can help y'all. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about the comment for commentary as far as the court documents, but y'all gonna look stupid as fuck. Jealousy is a motherfucker, but you already hear how she sounds. She sound big back. She sound like she got missing teeth. You already know how she coming. She said accused of submitting fake medical notes for court delays. Hold on, y'all, because apparently I gotta debunk the dumb shit per usual. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, I'm not a robot, so I have to press the motorcycle. You know what gets on my nerves about certain content creators too? They only show shit to like sensationalize things. It don't ever be the truth. It don't ever be legit. Like there's another content creator that I was watching the other day just lying a lie. And it's like we can all get this information and I don't understand why they don't get that part. Hold on. All right. And then how do you fake medical documents to the court? She sound like she not too much to look at anyway. Exactly. It's a reason why a lot of these content creators hide what the fuck they look like. Looking like Dirk McGurk. Hold on. Let's see. Do. And you know what? These other content creators, they could be tied to conspiracy as well. Because what they don't know, not booger booger. Yeah, she do got a juicy mouth. Hold on, let's look at the comments. There go Dream Lover. What I tell y'all, it's the same people. It's the same people. And they must not know like it only takes a few seconds to send a some paperwork to YouTube for a digital footprint and then you're submitted in some shit that you don't want to be in. The document was submitted by plaintiff court November 8, 2025. Submission of medical documentation. This letter, Dr. Blah, 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 states that Peyton, that plaintiff, the active medical issues that will interfere with her ability to present to court, and that she is currently pregnant with an estimated due date of 2/9/25. It further indicates that Peyton admitted the hospital for a mandated bed rest due to complications and recommends pausing all the court proceedings until after delivery. However, the letter lists an estimated due date of February 9, 2025 is a date. Oh, these hoes are dumb. Okay, so let me tell you what Christosia is doing. What she's doing is she's going on YouTube for her evidence and she's submitting it into court. These are the court documents. Again, she's putting another content creator, Brittany Jasmine Vlogs. So this chick, Brittany Jasmine Vlog, says she's really mentally ill. I used to upload vlogs daily and she started stalking me online. She is a witch. She admitted openly that she does candle magic for views. I can't prove it, but she also hacked my phone. Very mentally ill. Never met the lady and only said something to her when I noticed her doing weird subliminal stuff. She was doing drugs very bad during that time, though. Her and Keisha Anderson paid money to try to root me, not knowing I am a prophet. Ooh, baby, a bag of PK. These people are nuts. Be careful because she is crazy for real. I will keep you prayer. Make sure you read your Psalms and all that because she is into witchcraft. Now, this is what Christosia, the teacher, has submitted into evidence. And this is an exhibit. So goddamn, Peyton Charles, y'all saying she hack phones, she flies in the air every 30 minutes. Like, what are y'all talking about? She do backflips on noodles. Like, what are you talking about? Talking about a You only need two people conspiring against one to fall under the RICO Act. Amen. Amen. Who is Keisha Callie? Who is that? And this is her exhibits. She sending T-Mobile screenshots 661. The thing about court is, look, then she put Estevan the God on there too, because he does content creations again. Look, she said he a warlock. Child. Look, shows plaintiff's engagement with spiritual content, contradicting her public denials and supporting the overall pattern of spiritual manipulation. Girl, you having sex out of wedlock. What are you talking about? You stalking a man who used you like dental floss and threw you away. Are you good? I'm so sick of these alley bats. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. It's more it's so many documentation, court documents here. But what I was saying about this page here, they're only gonna show specific and look at the top. It says defendants exhibit list. Do you see that there? Look at the very top because I'm gonna show y'all how to read court docs because these hoes are dumb. Because apparently they don't know how to read court docs. It says Exhibit A. This is the defendant's exhibit list. So, what you're reading here, what I just read about the physician letter and how it was incorrect and all that other stuff, that was from the defendant, Christosia. That was from her, which is this is not a fact, it's a court document. Y'all, listen, listen, Linda. Y'all need to learn how to read court documents, you dumb 304 mud squirrels who try to manipulate YouTube. And if y'all really want the truth, go to school and learn something. The fact that this says defendant exhibit list means this is her response to Peyton. It does not mean this is a fact. It's not a fact until the judge has this ruling, right? So this is stuff she's accusing Peyton of. And I find it ironic, the same stuff she's accusing Peyton of, you have these content creators accusing the same thing. Do you see the pattern? So could she be behind these channels and feeding Big Bird information to conspire? Is it a RICO? Let's talk about it. Because a lot of people who are not in court, who don't really, have the information on All right, can y'all hear me? Hold on, I got to give my internet some time to load back up. Okay, good. So like I was saying, those are just exhibits. It's the defendant showing their what they consider proof on why the court should side with them, which is not proof. She just saying shit. Look at all these content creators and she's a witch. You just saying that. What's the proof in that? That's just speculation. That ain't law cuz you said it. To bring up Christianity and to be out there posting videos of sexual content and stuff like that is wild to me. It's wild. Okay, hold on, y'all. Can I add this and remove that? Okay. All right, we're back. We're back. Who is to say that she wasn't visiting Ray? Who's to say that, you know, when you deal with a major loss like that, you never know who's in your circle who says, "Hey, come here. Like let's just get this off your brain." And it looked like she was with her dude and it looked like he chose. And since he chose, it's a little bit of people that's mad out there. And Christosia, she just gonna have to get over it. The man don't want you. You knew you was a jump off. You knew that. I don't know why females be acting like they don't know their place when it comes to some of these men. You was somebody to get the rocks off when it was time to get the rocks off. And you want to sit here and talk about Christianity and witchcraft when you selling your coochie allegedly like hotcakes? She definitely putting it on display. Welcome, Tara. Welcome, welcome. You get what I'm saying? God forbid she go get a breather. She can't breathe. And I think a problem with a lot of these people that's in Big Bird's comments, they're not, they better be glad that they're not in her shoes experiencing what she's experiencing. But you don't get to dictate how someone should feel and how someone should breathe for a second. You could be in the NICU every single day, and that can stress you out and put you in such a negative place to where it would not be healthy to be around the baby because the baby feels that. And when people who love you and fuck with you, they're going to be like, hey, do this for a little bit. Breathe for a second. You need a moment. You need space. The baby's in good hands. She is Big Bird. Sunny days, sleeping up. That's her. That's her. Oh, let me get back to these court documents. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me share it. So when y'all looking at court documents, y'all got to make sure you got to look at the label of what it is, cuz this says defendants exhibit list. So it's not a fact. And for this woman to be a teacher, she really not too bright, because she has this like, oh, look, I saw something on YouTube. So this must be true because they said it. That's hearsay. That's speculation. It's not proof. It's not proof. Now, when I mentioned that Big Bird's daughter got in a hit and run, and the lady Nancy unfortunately passed from the injuries um, of the accident, babe, can you hand me my charger? That's a fact. That's a fact. It's right here. Oh, I ain't paying $2 for that. But it's right here. Y'all saw it. Look, I gotta be quick with it. It says local woman dies 3 months after car crash. This is information you can Google. Thank you, love. This is information you can Google. So it's not a lie. It's not speculation. It's a fact. And the reason why this is important is because I want y'all to see what these type of people, who these type of people are. They live this life of destruction. They'll call on God left and right and be wrong as hell. Is it plugged? Hold on. Let me make sure to flip it around. Sometimes this charger be being weird. Nope. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta make sure my phone is. Uh-uh. Here, just plug it over here. Yeah, thank you, baby. Was she drunk driving? Oh, OC, ma'am, I'ma need you to go to my other lives. Yes, there was alcohol in the bottles. They were all in the back seat. Yes, she was drinking and driving. I got the whole video. I got the news report, all of that. The family, when the family did the news thing, when they went on the news about it, they were under the impression that Nancy was going to be home by Friday. Oh, it's good now, babe. They were under the impression that Nancy was going to be home by Friday, and she never came home. As soon as you as soon as you took it. Okay, I got it. I got it now. Yeah, it's a sad story. Very sad. And that's Big Bird daughter who did that. And she said God don't play about her because God only made sure that her daughter got 2 years for that unaliving. Yeah, that's very sad. You think so, Ray? Yeah, she had to hurry and take a deal before the woman died. There's no way she would have got 2 years for manslaughter. She did turn herself in, so that probably is what's gonna happen. But we gonna look at the court case and we gonna find out. We gonna find out. Yeah, drinking and driving for attention. I saw her video today and I just thought it was horrible. I hope Peyton take her for everything that she has. She ain't got nothing. That's a woman who has nothing, because a woman who has a lot to lose would not behave like that. That woman has nothing to lose. Nothing. She don't even care about her grandkids enough to show a good example. Do you know she was upset with me talking about her grandkids didn't even know why her they mom went to prison. So she been lying to her grandkids the whole time instead of telling them the truth that the reason why her mom they mom went to jail is because she was drunk driving. That should be an example. So they won't fall in her footsteps. You get what I'm saying? And all this nonsense, she did say all she got was a food stamp card. Yeah, she don't have nothing. With all of this nonsense of accusations of trying to accuse Peyton of never being pregnant in the first place is obviously going to be like once the paperwork is out and once people look at the paperwork and see it on the court documents and see there's legal findings of her actually being pregnant, and let's say Christosia goofy ass go and run with it like she seems to be doing with all of the based on what I see on these exhibits, everything she sees on YouTube she tries to use as an exhibit. And let's say she tried to, obviously, she's trying to accuse Peyton of not being pregnant in the first place. That's how dumb that woman is. Now, it could be for two reasons. It could be she hoping that she not because she still want to be with that dude and she can't dilly dally, or she just getting bad advice from stupid people and they're circulating that stupid advice amongst each other and they're trying to tear Peyton down on YouTube by discussing this information, and people who are idiots are going to fall for it and say I knew there was something fishy, but they didn't close their legs. You know what I'm saying? It's always something. It's always something. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to the comments. And then somebody named, who is this? Somebody named Free de Leon says, I think her daughter was carrying, and that's why Peyton went hiatus. That's why the lawsuit with the other women, she gave wrong due date. But the truth will come out. And then when the truth show that you're an idiot, then where will we be? And look at Big Bird. Exactly. What's done in the dark will definitely come to the light. Yeah, just like what we found out about your dusty ass daughter. A parasite. Somebody said, then would mean she'd submitted false documents. Isn't that illegal? I'm not saying that she did or didn't, but that plot thickens. Oh, Lord. If she truly did that, that would have been caught already. Y'all are just so, you know what it reminds me of? Mean Girls. God, Karen, you're just so stupid. Boo, I don't understand all the controversy and secrecy with this young lady. I don't understand why a lot of people be feeling like they are entitled to other people's lives like that. I think went to an orphanage to hold babies and take pics. She truly is a character. Now that's what Dream Lover said. And look on the side right here, all these comments is all, she ain't in nothing else. Nothing that has to do with Peyton. This nut job says that Peyton went to an I'm sorry, I'm thinking I'm showing the screen. Oh, all right. So this says that Peyton went to an orphanage to hold babies. How orphanages work? Do you see what I'm just stupid? These bitches are so dumb. Can she be? This has to stop. I'm not going to say what she could be charged for because, again, I'm not an attorney, but there are a few things that slip through the cracks where she may believe that she's protected under commentary for the slap act under the could be done for sure. Not the orphanage to hold babies. So they're basically laughing as a joke to these people. This is a joke. This is all fun and games. Somebody said, I don't think her daughter had a baby. Kyron showed her stomach being flat on a video while Peyton was carrying, giving the embarrassing scandal with the boyfriend situation. It's hard for me to believe Peyton will fake a pregnancy, telling people on YouTube she's having twins. That will be the most ridiculous scandal. And then Big Bird says, "Girl, I'm confused. All your life, Big Bird, all your life, you have been confused. We know. If we can count on anybody to be confused, it would be you." Okay. I find her content uninteresting after a while. Why do people feel like they got to announce that? Then don't watch it. Why are you here talking about it? She has two faces. One, she's business savvy businesswoman, and the other, honestly, a head scratcher. Somehow I feel like she is back with the last boyfriend anyways. Otherwise, she could be done with YouTube or taking a break. Will add more interest to her channel when if she comes back. Why do you care? It word vomit. Word vomit. Word vomit. She said a whole bunch of nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Look at this fool. I don't think she was ever pregnant at this point. And here's somebody, but why fake a pregnancy when she can accomplish so much more? Why would you fake a pregnancy? What's the point? And look at this heifer here. This I clocked this whole tea long time ago because she steals pictures of pretty women that she can never be like, and she makes pages off of that. She goes, maybe the daughter really was pregnant and she did this to cover it up. For what? Does that make any sense? What would be the purpose to that? Let's use our brain. Let's use our brain. These are really alive people walking the streets. You could be getting a coffee and standing right next to this dumbass bitch in real life, and you would never know that this hoe is so dumb. They definitely make up stuff. Really. And you know what? Let's talk about the stuff, Reese, the stuff that people make up. They was in my comments heavy talking about, yeah, Peyton Charles, she getting the Nicki Minaj treatment. Peyton Charles sold out on Disrupt. How do I know? Because I was gonna order some more. Because for some reason, everybody in my house was smelling like Disrupt.
One time, right? Put some soap in there. I just got it one time. That's it. Good. I wanted to see what Danny Glover was talking about. I seen Danny Glover talking about it smell like nasty. I want to see what it felt like. Shit, one time, goddammit.
Oh my God. Hilarious. So when I went to go order, it was sold out. So what Nicki Minaj treatment is that? You hoes are slow. Slow. The lights are on and nobody home. But you know what? I don't even think. Yeah, Jay Wolf smelling like it.
And just one time, all right? It just smell good. I see why she obsessed like that. I see what's going on.
I missed the drop too, and it was sold out exactly. So let's clock everything they done said about Peyton so far, right? She getting a Nicki Nobody supporting her, even though lie. She hacks cell phones. She does witchcraft. Um, God damn, this list is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I know you can always count on my husband to cut up. Ah.
One time, won't let a nigga live it down.
You get what I'm saying? Like this is a whole conspiracy in my opinion. And look at this goofy hoe. I think Kyron pregnant. And look at her in tagging her. Well, what's done in the dark. Kyron was not pregnant, and even if she was, she grown. What reason would be that to be a lie? Exactly. Somebody with common. Somebody just said, but these right real life black women in the comments talking like this, all conspiring against one black woman, and that's why you hear people say that who's going to protect black from black women? What you mean? Hey, look, because I get notifications. Matter of fact, let me go online and look. Hold on. Hold on. I know they stupid. They just want content because she's running out of content in video. Lied to me. You lied. Sold out. Exactly. We seen her pregnant belly, but like I said, she's thirsty for content. That's why I let y'all know. Y'all, if y'all want to watch Big Bird videos, I'll react to them for you. That way you ain't even got to stress. Nicki Minaj treating right now, Nicki Minaj, in my opinion. Look, said, dang, I just ordered some last week. Exactly, and it's gone. It's gone. This type of hating on a woman should be studied. They want her to where they talk about her daughter. It's all right. I got some. I just wanted to replenish. It's cool. It might come back out, and I might be able to replenish again. I might be able to replenish, but I'm gonna have to ration or something. Shit. But they want her to lose so bad, and she hasn't lost yet. I would hate to be that person. I really would. Can you imagine being somebody miserable as fuck saying, "You can't say that. You can't say that. It might rain." Like everything she do, they gotta have about her court case that ain't got nothing to do with them, and they worried about it. Talking about the pregnancy is fake. But I'm gonna say this: you can say whatever you want to, but there's a real thing as far as fiction and reality. I wonder why they want to see her lose. They want to see her lose because she represents something they could never accomplish. That's why they want to see her lose. A lot of times when people see other people winning, they wonder why not them. They wonder how come they couldn't be that. And the reason is within themselves. I personally believe, I personally believe that Big Bird wanted her daughter to be just like Peyton, and she didn't do that. Only black women hate on each other like this because they're jealous and lost their SNAP benefits. Oop, right. Listen, listen, Linda. Yes, please react to her videos. I don't even want to know Big Bird channel, but I'm curious what she be saying. Yeah, I always go ahead. Yeah, and it's within YouTube community guidelines. Chill. Yeah. So if she ever get an inkling to, let's say strike my channel, that could cost her her channel. And I would just say, look at God. You just ordered. So you took my set. She just ordered another set. So you just took my set. See? If she's selling out that fast, they're gonna bring it back. Peyton make money in her sleep. Exactly. I explain why they don't want Peyton to win. Peyton represents everything they could never be. Think about it, y'all. Big Bird been on this planet for 60 plus years, okay? And she ain't accomplished nothing but destroying her family. She destroyed her marriage, she destroyed her grandchildren, and she destroyed her child. Okay? Because no child whole is going to want to drink alcohol to the point to where they endanger other people. That woman was trying to escape from something that was done to her. She was trying to escape from something. That's a lot of alcohol to drink and don't even know if she was coming or going. You hear me? So and then another person's life was lost behind it. This is the daughter that Big Bird raised, right? She worried about Nick using shit. I think that's the least of her worries. I think that's the least of her worries. So these type of women, you have women like us who see black women winning, and we think that's a beautiful thing. It's inspiring. It's inspirational. I can watch Peyton Charles content. I can watch Aaliyah's face content. I can watch all their content. Who is Big Bird? Hold on. I'm gonna show you. You probably new to the channel. Hold on. I'm gonna show you who Big Bird is. Where's my manners? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you who Big Bird is. That's Big Bird. That's her right there. That's Big Bird. That's her. Yep. So as you can see, her views have been low, but she posted 6 hours about Peyton and it's at 1.3 thousand. But the rest of her videos are low. Look at it. 300, 200. Nobody's checking unless she's talking about Peyton. So that's why she makes videos about Peyton. She try to make her bread and butter off of Peyton and whoever hates Peyton. What up, Tasha? Yeah, she motivated me too, okay? Listen, Big Bird, Danny Glover, motherfucking who is that nigga that you said? What was that dude? Jamie Foxx's uncle, Uncle Jamie. Who's Jamie Foxx? Shit, hold on. Let me Junior, the one who played Junior King in the Jamie Foxx show, she looked like all them niggas. She's strong in the face. She Danny Glover too. We ain't gonna take that from her. Look, Darth Vader. Look. Hell no. No, for real though. She's a bag of pecans. So again, Peyton has showed her child. She's in motion. Maybe we'll get some vlogs. You get what I'm saying? And once the vlogs come, Big Bird, all she'll be able to do is react and say her opinion. Because I've seen a couple of other reaction, what they call reaction channels. She's strong in the face. Yeah, she is strong in the face. Don't she look like Danny Glover? Listen, somebody in the comments said that shit, and I it never left me. I cannot unsee it. I cannot unsee it. She does look like Danny Glover. Yeah, we all miss her her vlogs. But let me tell you what's gonna happen. Peyton is gonna start making vlogs again, right? She's gonna share with us whatever she's gonna share with us, and Big Bird is going to run out of steam. I'm going to tell you what her content channel is going to turn into. It's going to turn into the rest of these other commentary channels that I see who talk about a person's actual existence. Now, if y'all new to this channel, I talk about people's behaviors, right? Stuff that would, potentially get their kids taken away. You know, people who do unnecessary things and they will get caught up. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. We kiki all the time. You should check all the other lives too. You done missed out on a whole heap. We done broke it down over here. But I'm not gonna sit here and discuss like, did you see what toenail polish she got on? I'm not doing that. That is what I'm not doing. Why she used that toothpaste? Like, I've seen other quote unquote reaction channels who are literally, her GoFundMe was a joke. Yes, $325. Ain't got the money yet. Okay. It's a sad case. I've seen other reaction channels just talk about people like, did you see what she was wearing? Did you see her clothes? She had on orange instead of purple. I'm not about to, that's too much. That's too much. Will I discuss if she peeing on the sidewalk and everybody is watching? Absolutely, because that's trifling. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here and talk about somebody hairstyle I don't like. And then I heard another content creator say, reaction channel, whatever you want to call them, so and so's trying to copy so and so's trying to copy so and so. And I was thinking about something that I seen on TikTok when they say millennials are stuck in this comparison um phase where they always feel like they have to compare people. Now, mind you, a lot of these content creators then hung around each other and everything like that. And is McDonald's copying Burger King? Is Wendy's copying Jack in the Box? Like, please shut the fuck up. Like, I don't understand why women think that is the topic. And then when I get on here and get on you hyenas, it's a problem. Y'all the problem. So when I went, I don't mind looking at, because I watch reaction channels. I enjoy O'Shea Duke Jackson. I enjoy Everyday PJ. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy Review That with Des, okay? Because they bring the content, but they talk about situations and things are happening. They don't directly talk about that person, that individual. Like, did you see what she was driving in yesterday? That's too much. Yeah, I could never. No, you couldn't, because you can't afford it. Yeah, that PJ was just in here. Yes, we love PJ. He was just in here. Y'all know how it is. So, on that note, I'm pretty sure nine times out of 10, she's going to try to milk this content as much as she can because now Peyton has resurfaced. Peyton has said partially her story, but I want people to pay attention on not only how miserable this old bird is, I want you to pay attention with the people that she surrounded herself with. Now we know she's talking to the teacher. Now we know they're exchanging information. We know this now. We know this. Cat's out of the bag. So the reason why Big Bird is going so hard is because hell, maybe she got a crush on Teacher Ma'am now. She done already said she was gonna buy her lunch after the woman actively threatened her on social media. I still got the clip, and I'm gonna help you out, Christosha. You can send me these fake ass cease and desist till you're blue in the face, ma'am. Till you're blue in the face. Go on, keep paying DocuSign, girl. Keep paying DocuSign. Keep paying. Keep playing. Keep playing. You stop playing in them people court. Stop playing in them people court, ma'am. The teacher is on the losing team. She done sent so many privacy complaints and so many, and I'm gonna let you know, YouTube don't care because it's not a privacy complaint. What you post on social media becomes public knowledge, becomes public information. So you can't just send privacy complaints and they do something. They have to act on something that's actually private. Just like the video of you humping on that couch, asking a nigga, "Are you coming over? Are you coming over?" I'm still gonna play that video, man. We're gonna react to that. We gonna show what teachers do after hours. We just maybe just you. I don't know any other teachers who did that. Maybe it's just your ass who do it. Yeah, I have that video. I have that video and I am going to post that video because it is public information. And as a vlog channel, not vlog channel, excuse me, reaction channel, I am allowed to react to public stuff. I am. You didn't delete it fast enough. You haven't seen her? Hold on, I'm gonna show you her. Hold on. I'm gonna show you her big face ass. Hold on. Hold on, I got a picture. Hold on. She posted it in one of these exhibits because she was sending that nigga photos during class hours, which should be discussed. You know, somebody really should contact that school. Like, this what she doing during school hours? Talking about sex and sending pictures? Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that video is a hot mess. I'ma just call her Christopher. Cause that name ugly. You can always tell when your parents fail you, child. Hold on. I can't believe she done aligned with Big Bird to try to take down Peyton Charles. That's crazy. Ugh, that is insane work. I ain't never in my life. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Do. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna post it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait, I got a better idea. Hold on. I got a better idea. Y'all hold tight. Hold on. Do. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you exactly what she looked like. Cause y'all don't think I got that video. That's what I think. Y'all think y'all don't think I got that video. She got all that goddamn dark ass light. She needs to put some kojic acid on them knees. Hold on, y'all. Let me screenshot this. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see her actual close up. Let me do this one. Oh no, I don't want to post the one of her rubbing on her titties. That's just too much. Um, I don't want to see her booty cheeks either. Hold on. Trying to get a big close up. All right, hold on. Ooh, shit, hold on. I'm trying to clip it real good so I can upload it to StreamYard real quick, y'all. Do. Let me turn the volume low so I won't echo. When the funk hits the fan, it smells like chitlin grits and ham. All right, let me go to this. Enter studio. Oh yeah, she was freak nasty. She was freak nasty. I was like, oh, okay. Child. Hold on. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's do this. Oh, wait. Hold on. Add file. Photo. Boom, boom. All right. So let me go to media. Scroll down. Scrolling. There she go. She's your queen to be. Oh, pancake face ass. That's her. The video will be uploaded soon. And we'll react to that video. Yeah, she gotta show all she got. Yeah, that's a teacher. Oh, you see why she mad? Ah! Oh, that's so funny. Not who's pie face. That's the teacher. That's Miss Mad at Peyton. That's who that is. Man, when she was all on this couch, freaky Nikki on this couch, I was like, girl, please stop. This is her asset right here. This is her. So this is the one who's conspiring with Big Bird. This is her. This is the one. Y'all, that's her. Uh-huh. That's the close-up. Mm-hmm. The song is ridiculous. She was begging a nigga the whole song. Yeah, that's it. That's looky. There go the cookie. Mm-hmm. I told you she needs some kojic acid on them knees. I told you she been crawling on them too goddamn long. Okay. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, I'm a teacher, but that was too much. I thought that teacher had dressed inappropriately, but good God. Oh my God. Yeah, that's what she advertises and wonder why men just want sex. Does that make any sense? Girl. Yeah, see, I come with facts. I come with facts always. I always show proof. I don't be playing like these gutter snipe hoes. I tell the truth. The truth shall set you free. Okay? Happy New Year to you too. That's who mad. She wanted to be seen so bad. Now you seen. Okay? Now you seen. And while you at it, put some cocoa butter on them crunchy ass feet too. God damn. Them some hard knees. Yeah, that's her. That's the one who be hating on Peyton. And that's the one who's sending Big Bird all this information, letting everybody know. And not even considering that Peyton and her dude both lost a child. They both lost a child. They don't care. Oh, now you can't unsee it. That's why I said she looked like the Nightmare Before Christmas in the face. Don't she look like Jack the Pumpkin King? She said, "What's wrong with her big toe?" Let those pictures or videos be for private use. Don't put those out for video. Listen, she wanted everybody to see all her goodies. Okay, she hold bars none. I don't know what the hell going on with that big toe. She grabbing stuff with her feet. Just I wonder how much money she spent on this video. Then gonna put a crown on her head. Girl, wait till y'all see the actual video. This is just a little tidbit. You know, this is just something to 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 ease your mind a little bit. I'm telling you. That is the one that was harassing Peyton, calling her, threatening her, talking about she was gonna beat her the fuck up. Then she said Peyton had a big forehead. Ma'am, please don't. Then she said, please stop. Let's not do that. Like, come on now. She got her torpedoes in her lap and shit. Like, can we not? So she sent this is what I feel like. She sent Big Bird. Yeah, that's teacher, ma'am. Uh-huh. This what she teaching. I wonder if did she say what students do she teach? You don't be teaching none of this, do you? Oh, I declare. So we're gonna do a recap on the people who are harassing Peyton Charles. We got Big Bird, and this is Big Bird daughter. Okay, so that's Big Bird daughter, right? That's Boo Bougie's daughter. Mind you, she is the reason why Nancy never left the hospital. Okay. Unfortunately, Nancy passed away after this hit and run 3 months later. So that's Big Bird's daughter. These are the women that are going after Peyton, right? And then there's the teacher. Now, y'all got to go back to the where is her neck? You know what? Yo, you know what? Yep. Her and Big Bird. And they still talking to each other. You know, Big Bird sent her my personal email. Nobody had that email but Big Bird. They talk to each other behind the scenes. They talk to each other behind the scenes. So they're conspiring against Peyton to try to, I guess, I don't know, expose her or something. I don't know what they're trying to do. But these are the people that's after Peyton. Somebody with substance versus somebody without. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody need to. Can I send this video to your school? What will the principal say? Give it extra credit. You're gonna give her extra credit. Look, he said I do math videos. I don't even be doing all that. I don't be doing all of that. Yeah, she probably hitting that keyboard hard. Ma'am, this is all public knowledge. You can't send a copyright strike. You can't send a privacy claim. I know you think you know, but you don't. Um, it is what it is, ma'am. I don't know what you want me to do. But yeah. Mm-hmm. She's still mad about the $500 bond number 9 Peyton left in the bathroom and the broke bitch to see it. Oh, the perfume. That's exactly what it is. It's jealousy. It's people wanting to live in other people's skin. Yeah. That's all she could come up with.
She wore that shit.
Yeah.
Went to work.
I don't understand their purpose. I really don't. I'm going to break down the purpose, right? So, first of all, ma'am, I know you've seen the other live. So, when she threatened Peyton, Big Bird is somebody you should not do crimes with, okay? Danny Glover is the worst person you can do crimes with because she is the one who exposed Christocia for saying the things about Peyton. So what Christocia did was she inboxed Big Bird and was like, "Hey, take that audio down." Because if you look at the court documents, Christocia is trying to pretend like Peyton Charles is the aggressor, right? She's trying to make it seem like Peyton Charles is this big bad wolf, and she's doing all this stuff to bully her, and she's never done anything, and Peyton Charles was just mad because she because teacher 304 was passing it out like hotcakes to Peyton boyfriend. So that's what she's trying to make it seem like she's innocent. As soon as Big Bird posted that clip of that woman Christocia threatening Peyton, telling her she need to get beat up and all that other stuff, that's very incriminating evidence. This is why Christocia has been trying to get those audio clips removed. This is why she's been trying to get those audio clips removed. Because if the courts somehow, some way, get this audio clip, her trying to pretend she's an innocent party is over. Her trying to pretend like she's innocent and Peyton Charles is just this villain and she's done nothing wrong to Peyton Charles. With the video that she left on Peyton Charles' voicemail, it was slight, right? It wasn't that bad. It was, you could have speculated that she meant this or that, right? But with the video clip that Big Bird posted, it was an actual threat. It was an actual threat of violence. So she told Big Bird to take that down, and Big Bird followed suit. But you got to be quicker than that, because we got the clip now. We got it over here. The PayPal's got it. We got it now. So, yeah, that's what it is. So she thought if she sends these fake cease and desist to me, I'm going to get scared. Not knowing I know all about court documents and how the law works. I have to do that. When you go to school and you take legal terminology class and take stuff for court, I have to be well versed in it. I can't just show up to court and work in court and not know what the hell's going on. So she probably missed that part. So that didn't work out for her. And then she sent me some fake cease and desist DocuSign documents just because she didn't want this out.
Trying to get my hair done for the new school year, but this is your final warning. You need to leave me alone, baby girl. Just stop with the lie. You are so mad that you found out your nigga was cheating on you. And
You said this chat is too much. Hold on. Okay.
you are so mad. You wanted to stay over there being stupid. That's what you wanted to do. And you know what? You show motherfucking right. I should have let that nigga take you for everything that you have. Everything. Because you are a dumb nut. And what's so crazy to me is that you can't seem to get over this, but yet you had all the signs and red flags before I even came about. Did you forget about all the shit you told me in the car? You been had a
Yep,
problem
this
with this
her.
nigga.
This the teacher talking.
The bitch you got the dog from, you were wondering if he set you up to put money in a bitch pocket that he fucks with. So sweetie, you were worried about people before me. Okay? When I found out about you, I just was trying to help you out. Okay? But no, you want to be a dumb, big-headed ass bitch and keep talking about me. And that's what I should have let you be. Was stupid than a motherfucker and let that nigga be as smart as he is and take you for every fucking thing that you got. And the only reason I could think that you're fucking with me is because you know this man apologized to me the other day. Did he tell you? He must have told you that he ran into me. It's just mighty funny how I run into him the other day at New Teacher Academy, and he pulled me to the side and asked to speak to me and apologize to me. And then the next day, you are back on social media talking about me and lying on me. I won't speak your name because you want to go viral so bad. Like, you want a moment. You want to make money off of me. And I'm not going to let you do that. You want to go, my friends and family is like, she just want to go viral so bad. Are we sure that's what it is? Or does she want to get her ass beat so bad? Because I think she want to get beat the fuck up. Because why do you keep having people naming your motherfucking mouth, bitch? And then on top of that, you're lying. You want to go viral or you want to get beat the fuck up? I am not here to keep going back and forth with a bitch whose hairline is back here.
And ain't nobody gonna go back and forth with a bitch titties who hugging her knees. Okay? We're not doing that, ma'am. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me finish the tape.
Bitch, you bold to show that motherfucking hairline. It's back here. You could think you have this, you have that. Bitch, it doesn't matter to me. None of that shit matters. You have no substance. Nothing about you is of substance. What do you do in this world every day? What are your good deeds? What do you do? What are you
What do you do?
doing for the future?
What are you doing for the future? Is it this?
What are you doing? Nothing. This is YouTube shit ain't gonna uphold you for very long. Please believe me. That's why you are so desperate to get a viral moment. That's why you want me to speak your name so motherfucking bad, bitch, and I'm not. And I'm really happy you haven't spoken my motherfucking name. And I'm warning you right now, you bet not. You bet not. All right. Have an amazing rest of your Saturday.
Yep. That's her. I guess you guys wondering how to get here. Sure. That's her. Yeah. Yeah. Girl, if you don't go put some kojic acid on them knees, she do need to be fired. And you know, it's gonna more is gonna come out. More is going to come out. Yeah, somebody need to get I wonder what the school would think if they got that clip. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow, a bitch is scorn. And it's just like, ma'am, you are advertising your titties. You listen. She didn't had her cakes all in the video. She was bending, licking her tongue out, like just nice stuff, just nice stuff. And the video will be up soon. Why spoil the surprise, you guys? You guys will see the video. I just gave y'all a little tidbit. Yeah, she is talking shit on the phone that Peyton bought her. Ain't that crazy? You had enough money for fucking video shoots and busted ass crowns and a fucked up ass dress, but you didn't have the money for the cell phone. Child. Yeah, that's her. That's her in a nutshell. And she teamed up with Big Bird. Nigga, not the attack of Mars. Oh my God. Not the attack of Mars. She do look like an alien. She's an alien, alien. I don't even think that's how that song went, but if it's fitting.
Making the weird ass noises.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah, 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 yeah. And that's all. And with all that, she still couldn't get the ninja to stop crying about Peyton. Oh, it's Maniac. Hey, it's fitting. Still fitting. Still fitting. She is the one who needed a new phone that Peyton paid for. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sitting here looking like she smelled like catfish. Ugh, child. Okay, hold on. Where my phone at? Y'all can always hit me up on Instagram if y'all need to send me something on anti hyena squad. Look, she gonna send me that. Yeah, 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 yeah. See, yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Oh, that is priceless. Y'all, I gotta go pee. And Pop, Pop, you was cutting up. Everybody who just joined this live and this is your first time at my live, thank you for joining us. We cut up all the time. I promise you to go look at those other lives that we have done before y'all got here. Y'all won't be disappointed. It breaks down everything. And now we get a chance to see how Big Bird and 304 teacher Mud Squirrel pivots because now they've been outed. They're working together against Peyton. Big Bird is upset because she got the copyright strike for accusing Peyton's daughter of being pregnant, and they fell out behind that. And she didn't. I think the one thing I will say, unfortunately for Peyton, she made the mistake of thinking that Big Bird had a heart and a soul. I think she thought that Big Bird was truly a God fearing woman. She was truly about her Bible and everything like that. Oh, shout out to Tasha for the super chat. Hold on, I got you.
Someone has stolen my toys! Whatever take off your head? Will you know then? How could you let this happen?
Oh, shit. Did it? What? Did y'all see it? How could you let this happen? Okay. So I think she thought she was a God fearing woman because if you look at the screenshots that Big Bird posted, you can read what Peyton is coming to her heartfelt saying, I thought we was cool. I thought we had an understanding. I thought, she mistaken Big Bird for a person with a soul. She didn't know that these killer bees was out here getting at people. She had no idea. And what Big Bird is a representation of a woman who does not care about human life. So, of course, somebody like that is going to come up there and be giddy and feel like she won something off of a tragedy. Two tragedies. Okay. The tragedy with Nancy. She posted, God don't play about her because her daughter only got 2 years for that. Nigga, not Kermit the Frog. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all stop playing with me. You're gonna make me pee on myself. She said Kermit the Frog. Hey, Big Bird. Hey, Big Bird. Yo. She had me fooled saying she felt like she was in the bed with Peyton. Yeah, that was nasty work. That was This is where what you call obsession and infatuation. Talking about she was in the bed with her. If y'all new to this live, y'all go watch the other lives. I got the receipts on that too. We always gonna bring receipts. Okay. Big Bird keep humping on your couch, smelling your lotion from Peyton, and teacher grow your neck and wear a better bra for them saggy boobs. Man, them, oh my God. Them boobs is trying to run away from her, ain't they? Shit. Oh yeah, but she can't give it away. She was a skeeting skedaddle. Go watch the last live and look at the screenshots of receipts that the teacher posted and post how that nigga talked to her. Look at how that nigga was talking to her. And she would say, I don't understand why you won't take me out in public. You're not the type of woman that somebody would want to see you out in public with. Exactly. She got all her nerve. Okay. Looking like the fifth element. They done wore her down. Okay. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So now you know what she looks like. Um Again, PayPal's. I'm pretty sure Big Bird is gonna post another video because that's the only way she knows how to eat. She's gonna totally disregard the fact that her daughter enjoys bumper cars while drunk. She's gonna totally ignore the fact that she could have potentially been one of the contributors to the stress, which we don't know what's going to happen. So if it does come out that way, I hope they get held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. I'm just saying. Shit. Oh, look, and that's all she could afford was that lotion. And she lucky Peyton sent that back tenfold. She was thinking more like a bat. Like the bat from Eureka's Castle. Y'all remember that? I meant to do that. She do kind of look like that nigga low key though. I'll take that. She do. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed. Watch the playback. Watch the playback. Watch the other lives as well. We clock all the tea over here. What did Ray say? Ray Tony said so. What'd she say? Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. And we'll react to that video soon. And yeah, she's and we'll continue supporting Peyton from here. I'm pretty sure Peyton will be posting vlogs soon, and I look forward to that. And y'all remember, when Big Bird posts, we gonna react because that's what we do. I'm out.
We in a no hyena zone.
Anti-hyena. It's my hyena zone. Anti-hyena zone. It's my hyena zone. They somebody eating some. 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 They somebody eating some.